Navita is a Brazilian company focused on enterprise mobility management. And we have been working in a very interesting ecosystem. So we have integration with carriers, manufacturers, every kind of company who is involved with mobility. And we have been managing about 90,000 mobile devices for companies with offices in 24 countries. So we have a 24/7 support speaking Spanish, English, and Brazilian Portuguese. We also have mobile apps development. Mobile apps development, we have about 2 million active users, which means one active user is one user who uses at least once a month. One of our famous mobile apps is a Navita translator for BlackBerry, which is only in the US market. I think we have about 800,000 users, active users. So it's a free application. You can translate it for 52 languages, sends the audio and etc. But our focus is on enterprise mobile apps, to mobilize SAP, Oracle, and other enterprise applications. And we are also a founding member of GEMA. GEMA is the Global Enterprise Mobility Alliance. It's a joint venture between 7 companies distributed all around the globe. So we have companies in Dubai, in Australia, and Europe, North America, Latin America, and we are in a due diligence process to homologate the Chinese company, which is the last one. The Asia market is huge. It's very important to do that. So GEMA has been covering a significant part of the globe, and the yellow part is the China. And we provide managed mobility services for multinational companies in order to support end users, to help them to administrate the integration between smartphones and tablets with legacy systems and collaboration systems like email servers and etc. Our local partner in North America is Vox Mobile, which is based in some cities in the US, and is a pretty similar company to Navita, who provides managed mobility services for several companies here in the US market and Canada. They provide also the support to end users to help to manage the enterprise integration applications, collaboration, and etc. We have been focused on 2 things, mobility and telecom. And mobility we split in two slices. One is managed mobility services, and the other one is mobile apps development. We'll talk about telecom expense management a little bit later. So one thing, we and the partners from GEMA, we have been helping our enterprise customers is to define a good strategy for bring your own device or consumerization. So bring your own device is not, some companies said, we are doing bring your own device. We open the access to email and it's done. It's not like that. We need more than that. Of course, we need security, you need integration, policies, and everything involved in a consumerization project. So 3 main things we need to address to get a successful project with BYOD. The first one is the strategy. You need to define a good strategy in order to convince all the employees or the users to bring their own device and access all the data, all the interesting data for the company. The second point is technology. You need to choose the right technology. You need to understand what your needs. Financial companies, they used to think about the sandbox or safe container. What is a sandbox? Sandbox is a way to create a safe area in a personal device and install all the information, all the data inside the container. And the container has encryption, and the container is locked, and you can define policies. So if you need to get someone fired, you can send, or you can ask us to send a command and remove the whole safe container, the whole sandbox. So by removing the sandbox, we are removing all the information data, or all the files, all the emails, all the contact information, everything everything belongs to the company. So the safe container is a very interesting solution for banks, and you can address it or not when you are about to define the technology you are going to choose. Some people ask us, you guys are competitors from AirWatch or Zenprise, Mobile Iron, good? No, we are not. We are partners. So they provide the technology, and we provide the service. And the last issue is a legal issue. Especially for global companies, each country has its own legal issues and employment. For example, in Brazil, we have several. It's very hard for companies to administrate the issues to manage employees. So if you don't do that in the right way, you need to pay a lot of extra hours, and you can, get a huge liability. This legal issue is we are not lawyers, but we have success stories, and we know how our customers address this kind of situation. So we can help our customers in their lawyers to understand what is the best policy to implement in order to get a great BYOD project. We have an interesting solution talking about telecom costs. Our customers has been using in order to avoid costs. So we can provide, let me get the other slide. We can provide online and real-time expense control, so we can see how much data your device is consuming, how much voice and text. So this is in real time. And also, when we fly to another country and you need to use roaming data, which is very expensive, I trust everybody knows about that, so we can get back to your country for $1,000 with a single trip on 2 or 3 weeks. So that's very important, because this mobile app identifies when someone turns the smartphone or tablet in another country and send alerts to our team or the client's team in order to try to get the right data plan for that country. Sometimes, in some countries, we can reduce from 100% to 5% the roaming data expenses. So it's a huge number, and there is a lot of money to be reduced. And getting back to the data, the back end, so this is the mobile app, and this is the back end. In the back end, the telecom or IT administrators can set up a lot of rules, and also they can get very important information, like, in the middle of the month, you can identify the guys who has 20% over the quote, and you can send alerts to take care about the expenses. And also, you can understand if there is someone using in the right way or send too much message, and even to adapt or renegotiate your contract. Sometimes you get too much SMS, text message, but if you are not using, you can reduce it. This is the tablet view, so the same mobile app we saw here for smartphones. It works with iOS, Androids and iPads, BlackBerry, Android, and Windows. So about mobile apps development, I bring a few cases, success stories. We developed the mobile check-in for BlackBerries for American Airlines. So if some of you are going to get a flight with American Airlines, you can use the mobile app to check in before you get the airport or even the airport, and get all the information you need and the benefits you can get from the airline company. Mercado Libre is a kind of eBay for Latin America, and that's one of the first mobile commerces in Latin America, multi-platform. So it is available for Androids, iOS, BlackBerries, and Windows, and also Symbian. So it's an m-commerce platform, so you can find some stuff to buy, and you can buy and can do all the process here. So the payment depends on what kind of the payment you are going to choose. If a credit card, if you're going to pay in cash for the reseller, depends on the way you're going to follow. Porto Seguro is one of the largest insurance companies in Latin America, and we developed this mobile app in order to help the end users, to get all the information they need, to check all the benefits they need. So they have discounts for cinema, for movies, for parking areas, etc. And one of the most interesting things is if you need to call a tow truck, if you get your car broke, you need to call a tow truck, you can use the app. So instead of call the call center. So there are studies say they can reduce 5 to 6 calls per user in a call center. So as we see yesterday, the call center call costs at least some cents. When you have thousands of calls to the same call center asking for tow trucks, we can reduce a lot of money. And the last one is the mobile app for Itaú Bank. Itaú is one of the largest banks in South America, and they need to develop the mobile bank, bring all the information they have, all the features they have on the internet banking to the mobile apps, and we help them to develop this mobile app for BlackBerry when the users can make payments, check it out, transfers, anything they need. Almost 100% they have available on the internet bank they can use, and they can do transactions on the mobile, on this mobile app. Some of our customers, in fact, we have almost 400 enterprise customers, but I bring a few multinationals, a few companies you may know, just to get to know how we have been helping them with managed mobility services, telecom expense management, and also mobile apps development. So that's my contact information. I try to be as quick as possible in order to have a launch time. We are gonna a little bit late, so if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer it. Okay, we'll be available if someone of you would like to talk. I'll be available for a few hours. Thank you. Thank you.